Hello, hello. Live here from Coronado High School in Henderson, Nevada. Border League Day 2 starts off with Game 1. The Berg versus Hoop Nation Huskies. The Berg are going to be represented in those white and crimson uniforms you see, black and red, being represented by Hoop Nation. Both teams getting ready to start to get this game started. Couple of the starters for the Berg. Number 3, Kelvin Pop Anderson on the floor alongside number 4, Ladarius Given. Number 5, King Backett. Number 32 on the floor, that's Arkel Crenshaw. And looking to jump, I believe that's let's see who that is when we get an opportunity. Number 10, that is Latrell Almond. And then for the Hoop Nation Huskies, a couple of their starters, number 11, Josh Agbo. Number 5, Carter Butler. And there was, looks like an interference on the jump ball there. Number 10 on the floor as well, that's Jaden Smith. Number 21 on the floor, that's Isaiah Rogers. And then number 0, Kai Patton, are the 5 on the floor for Hoop Nation. Just like that, they have the ball to start. Agbo swings it around on the left wing, driving, trying to make a play. Patton back to Agbo, now on the left wing, being guarded by Given. Gonna fire a 3. Yes, nothing but nylon there. Shot is good for Hoop Nation. Isaiah Rogers gets the first points of the game on the board for Hoop Nation. Anderson bringing the ball up the court. Gets you on the left wing to Backett. Mid-range shot is pure for number 10, Latrell Almond. Good defense there, getting a screen. Trying to find an opportunity, drives inside, knifes his way towards the basket. And the shot is up, no good there, rebounded in the hands of the Berg, and a defensive possession. Oh, Hoop Nation almost lost it, but now bringing it up the court for Hoop Nation is Butler, who's gonna get a screen. Knifes his way in, no good there, rebounded by Ladarius Given, who's gonna bring the ball up the court. Now he hands it to Anderson on the left wing. Nice behind the back dribble. Oh, good hesitation there. A beautiful move by Kelvin Anderson. Put that one on a highlight reel. Got his man in the air, and there's going to be a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 3 for the Berg, Kelvin Pop Anderson. And the inbound for Hoop Nation is number 5, Carter Butler, who's going to inbound and gets it to James Smith, who immediately gives it back to him. He's being guarded by number 5 on the other side, King Bako. Agbo trying to drive inside. Mid-range shot is good. Both teams have been hot to start this game. And just like that, it is a 5-4 lead for Hoop Nation, up by 1. As a reminder, Hoop Nation rocking those black and red jerseys. The Berg representing those white and crimson. Tried to get the steal, says it's going to be a foul call. That should be on number 5 for Hoop Nation. That's Carter Butler. The Berg gonna bring it all the way up the floor. Bako's gonna have the ball. Gets a screen there, tries to shake off his man. He's gonna pass it back out. Pump fake going inside. Right wing 3 is up. Right wing 3 no good, off the backside of the rim. Bako has it, now he's gonna kick it back out. Tries to get it, a turnover. Bringing the ball up the floor is Butler. An opportunity to get a quick bucket here. Mid-range shot is up for Hoop Nation, no good. Securing the board, I believe, is number 3. Anderson is going to bring the ball up the court. Nice pass inside and and 1. Going to get 3 the old-fashioned way. Ladarius Given with a beautiful pass from Anderson, just rises up and gets that layup up and in. Carter Butler, his second foul. Looking to get it. Rebounded by Hoop Nation. He is being corralled, swarmed by defenders. Rebounded by Hoop Nation. He is being corralled, swarmed by defenders, and the Berg there every step of the way. Looks like there may be a jump ball on the floor. Let's see what they're going to call it. They're going to say it's the Berg's ball. Beautiful defense by the Berg. Immediately after the rebound by Butler, they were there swarming him and were able to get the turnover. And now they're going to bring the ball up the court. Weish has it. Shot is up. Given. Can't get 8 points on his own. Is going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Berg. Hoop Nation will bring the ball up the court. Number 11, excuse me, we were saying that was Samir Weish, seeing that's Cameron Claiborne. Number 11 on the scoreboard changed numbers. Now having the ball. Agbo trying to create a play, going to kick it to the left wing, driving inside. Try to get the step back, and they're going to say it's a blocking foul there, I believe. It's going to be on number 32. Number 32, Arkel Crenshaw. Butler has it. Gets a screen. Now Claiborne switches on to him. Trying to cross over. Oh, good move there. Kicks it out. Open man for three. Can't convert the open shot there. And Given wanted that pass earlier. He was calling for it. And Allman did not see him in time. And now Hoop Nation has the ball down by 6. In those black and red uniforms, Agbo has the ball. Crosses over, is going to get it to Butler. Butler's going to knife his way to the basket, kicks it out, wide open shot. No good there off the front side of the rim. The shot attempted by Kai Patton. Now bringing the ball up the court is Claiborne. Gets a screen. Tried to get the pass off, expected the man to come and help, and instead he does not. Easy layup there for Kai Patton, who gets 2 off of the steal. Good defense by Patton, forces that miscommunication and turnover. Shot is up, and another and one for the Berg. Going to the line for the old-fashioned is Latrell Allman, the 6'8" power forward. Will go to the line for one more. Agbo called for the foul, a substitution on the floor. That substitution is going to be number 32, Arkel Crenshaw checking out. Checking in, number 1, Larry Walker checks into the game. Patton secures the ball off of the missed free throw. 13-7 to score. Hoop Nation trying to get themselves back in. It's a 6-point game. Opportunities are aplenty. Jaden Yin, who's getting his first minutes, had the ball there now. Driving inside, float game no good. Airmails that one. And rebounded in the hands of number 5, that is King Bako. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded in the hands of number 11, that's Josh Agbo, is going to bring the ball up, guarded by Claiborne. He's going to knife his way to the basket, no good. Let's see what the foul is. Foul's going to be, I believe, on number 11. That is Cameron Claiborne. And the Berg are not happy about that. You saw them get up off of their first call. Agbo going to go to the line for 2, trying to cut this lead down to 4. Shot is up and pure for Josh Agbo, makes the first. It's a 5-point game. The Berg are up by 5, but this lead may be cut to 4 if he gets the second one to fall. Agbo at the line. That is pure for Agbo, who gets the second to fall. Now bringing the ball up the court, number 5, King Bakot, who has the ball. He's being guarded by Patton. Gets it into the hands of Given, who had been good so far in this game. Good bully ball there. Gets his own rebound, is going to put it back up. And then, yes, count that one for Latrell Allman. Little Andre Drummond stuffing the stat sheet with an extra offensive rebound. And good defense all around on Rogers. Yin's going to fire the shot and airballs that one. No good for Yin. Their main substitutions on the floor. Number 2,
Hoop Nation #1, Jaden Perry.
checking in, is Nylan Robinson. And then there's another substitution we'll get to when we find it. McCall finds Claiborne. Claiborne from deep, no good. Tried to secure the board, lost possession of it. And Walker has it. Good defense all around. There's a skirmish, and let's see who is going to be out of bounds on. Ref's going to call it out of bounds. Last touch by Hoop Nation. Berg's going to get the possession. 15-9 is the score. 10 minutes left in the first period. Claiborne inbound. Yin will opt to not guard the inbound, just try and make sure that a easy pass does not happen, and instead it goes right into the hands of Bako, who's going to get a screen. Instead, he's going to go one-on-one, wants to ISO. May he have this dance. He's going to kick it out. Walker. Good shot by Walker. Use a pump fake to get his man in sidestep for 3. An NBA-level move by Walker, who gets that shot up and in. Yin has the ball. Excuse me. That was Rogers with the ball. Yin has it now, being guarded by Walker. Walker there every stepping away. Rogers going to fire that 3. No good. Hoop Nation been struggling from 3 in this game so far. They're going to say it's out of bounds. Let's see. Refs are deliberating, I believe. Patton had the ball. Got it to Barry. That was the other substitution that we were talking about earlier. Oh, Yin. Cashes that one in from deep. And it is a 17-12 game. Good defense there. Yin has it. I believe it's going to be on him. They're going to call jump ball. And if we're correct on this, it should be Hoop Nation. Beautiful defense there by Yin. Got that 3. Looks like it's going to be last touched by Hoop Nation. So instead it's going to be the Berg. Now switching places as we expected. Was a little confused there for a second. Pound's going to inbound. Just as a reminder, 8:41 left in this first half. The Berg up by 5, 17-12 over Hoop Nation. The Berg in those white and crimson uniforms playing defense. Butler wasn't able to make the smaller man Claiborne pay on that one, and now Larry Walker has the ball. He's going to get a screen. Got 2 on him. They show. Now he's going to get it back out to number 10. That's Allman. Allman is swarmed. Going to have to find someone. He's going to find an open man. That's Anderson. Anderson mid-range. Yes. The Berg from deep have been amazing, sensational in this game so far. Good mid-range there. And 20-12 is the score. 8:14 left. We have a timeout on the floor. Coming back out of timeout. The Berg up by 8 points. Hoop Nation called that timeout, looking to inbound here. As Butler's going to bring the ball up the court. He's being guarded by Anderson. Butler gets the ball out in the left wing. Looking to create a play. I believe that's Jaden Berry. Yin has it. Yin being guarded by Walker. Kicks it out. That's Rogers. Gets it back inside. Layup is up. Oh, and deflected. A beautiful block there by Allman. Good defense, and Walker has it in transition, trying to make a play. Lost possession of it. Has it back. He's going to kick it out to Claiborne. Claiborne going to drive in on Butler. Kicks it all the way out. A long pass, and the shot is no good off the front side of the rim. Anderson tried to get that to fall. Yin going to kick it all the way out. Right corner three, no good. Allman with a beautiful block. 10-on-10 crime. Got it on Jaden Smith. A beautiful tip pass there. Does not fall. Multiple substitutions. Number 11, Josh Agbo. Number 13, Keziah Law. Number 21, Isaiah Rogers. All check into the game. And Agbo has it. Gets it right back. Yin has it. Gets it to Rogers. Rogers is being guarded by number 2. That's Nalin Robinson. Goes inside and gets the layup over him. Good move by Rogers. 20-14 to score. 7 minutes left in the first half. Larry Walker bringing the ball up the court. Engineering the offense. Good crossover there to get past his man. I believe there's going to be an 8-second violation. Yes, there is. Solid defense by Hoop Nation. Larry Walker wasn't able to get over in 8 seconds, and just like that, Hoop Nation has the ball once again. With a 3, they could cut this to a 1-point game. Let's see what they do here. Rogers. Has the ball. Sizing up his man. He's going to find it to Barry. Barry gets a screen. Now they get to switch. He's got the big man on him, Almond. Rogers going to fire the 3 right over him. FaceTime. Hello. That is a shot to get it within 3. As I possibly predicted. Bako had it. Got it to Allman. Allman has been good in this game so far. Steps back. Fires that shot. No good. Rims it and out. Rebounded in the hand. Secured by Agbo. Rogers. He's got Anderson on him. Anderson, that defensive stance, trying to make a play. Yin has it. Anderson switches on to him. Top of the key. Agbo is going to fire to Rogers. Rogers being guarded by the big man. That's number 4. Ladarius Given. Good steal. Given's going to go up. And he's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. Rogers called for the foul. Allman has it. Going to get it to his man Bako. He's going to try to get past Yin. Kicks it all the way out. Claiborne, no good. A little bit off center of a pass from Bako, but the idea was there. Yin being guarded by the big man. That's Given. Rogers. Going to kick it all the way out to the left wing. Knifing his way to the basket. Agbo for 3. No good off the left front side of the rim. Bring the ball up the court is Anderson. Anderson. Good lay. Oh, what a move by Anderson. Little crossover between the legs. As he gets that bucket in for 2, Rogers has it. Yin has it. Claiborne there every step of the way. That is good defense by Claiborne to force it out of his hands. Yin falls on the floor. Ref, let's see what that foul is going to be called. Going to be on number 4, Ladarius Given. Yin being guarded by Claiborne. Gets it to Agbo. Now, Agbo's going to fire it to Rogers. Rogers from another zip code. No good off the right side of the rim. Rebounded in the hands of number 10. That is Latrell Allman, the big man. Aaron turnover there. Oh, there's multiple substitutions. Let me see if I can keep up with these. Number 5, number 0, number 4, number 10. I'm going to remember those. Number 5 is Carter Butler. Number 4, Carter Brown. Number 0, Kai Patton. And number 10, Jana Smith. All of those substitutions in on the floor. Butler tried to get a screen from Brown. Smith gets it to Rogers. Rogers is going to get it inside. Oh, turnover there. Last touch by Given. Also, Isaiah Rogers for Hoop Nation is the lone player who was not subbed out in that mega substitution for Coach Josh Giles. Trying to get it in. Rogers gets it in the nick of time. Rogers is being guarded by number 5. That's Bako's going to fire the 3 on him. Oh, that was a shot that he would have wanted to fall. Butler is wide open for 3. No good off the front side of the rim. Rebounded by Allman. Now bringing the ball up the court is Anderson. As a reminder, Berg in those white uniforms, for those of you who are just tuning in, those black uniforms representing Hoop Nation, who are down by 5 by a score of 22-17. I'm glad there was not a bucket as soon as I said that. I was able to get my sentence off without a bucket. Berg couldn't get it in, turns the ball over on the rebound, and now bringing the ball up the court is number 5, Carter Butler for the Hoop Nation Huskies, who want to, at least get this to a one-possession game before the end of the half, which will be in 3.5 minutes. Timeout, Hoop Nation Huskies. And just like that, 22-17 to score, 3.5 left. We'll be back momentarily. Butler bringing the ball up the court after that timeout from the Hoop Nation Huskies. They called that timeout to prevent a turnover. As now Butler has it, trying to knife his way to the basket and say he's going to bring it back out. Rogers has it guarded by Claiborne. Might be a mismatch in size. He noticed it. He's going to fire that 3. Oh, not good. But there was no time on the shot clock. The best attempt there was a deep 3. Rogers can't get that one to fall, and just like that, the Berg trying to extend their lead, which they are up by 5. Speaking of which, number 5, bringing the ball up the floor, King Bako, the 6'4" point guard, has the ball. Given wants it. Claiborne gets it inside. That's number 10, Latrell Allman. Allman tries to get the post, no good, but there will be a foul on the floor. A foul, I believe, is going to be on number 4 if we're correct on that, and that would be Carter Brown, 6'6" guard/4. As it is, going to the line for 2, number 10, Latrell Allman. Arkell Crenshaw is going to check in for number 11, Cameron Claiborne, who will check out, get a little bit of a breather. Bringing in a good amount of height,
Number 3, Jaden Yin.
as Cameron Claiborne had been put up a solid effort at 5'10". Now the 6'4" small forward will come in to add a little defensive versatility to this lineup. Yin's going to get it back to Rogers. Playing a little bit of zone here, as we're seeing. Trying to break that zone. Given almost got that pass. Now they're back into a more traditional man-to-man coverage as Rogers burns that one on the shot. Beautiful shot by Rogers on that little midi. Number 5, Bako. And there's going to be a foul, I believe, on number 3, Jaden Yin.
Hoop Nation foul number 3, Jaden Yin. His first personal. 13 foul.
24-19 to score. The Berg up by 5 with 2 minutes left in the first half. All of these games relatively close so far. Here at Coronado in the Border League, our first game of the day is the one in which you are watching. Checking out is going to be number 5, King Bako. Checking in, number 1, Larry Walker for the Berg. Anderson tried to get it, a solid layup attempt, but it does not fall for him. Bringing the ball up the court is Rogers. Finds an open man, and they're going to say it's out of bounds. Last touched by number 4, Ladarius Given. No foul is given on that one. And Rogers is set to inbound here. Let's see who he tries to get it to. They're going to say it's an over and back. Lost possession of the ball. Wasn't able to hold on to it. And they're going to say instead,
Hoop Nation retains possession.
it is Hoop Nation ball because he never held on to it, never had possession of it, just wasn't able to catch that ball. Rogers is going to bring it up, guarded by Anderson. Anderson playing scintillating defense there. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, to be fair. I think I am. Yin being guarded by Walker. Gets it to Rogers. Rogers switches. Now Anderson has it. Going up. Oh, that layup rims it out. He's going to want that one back. A good move. Does not fall. Anderson has it. Guarded by Yin. Number 3, guard number 3. Now they get to switch. I believe that's an illegal screen. Yep, number 4, Ladarius Given moved on that screen. Second personal foul for him, second team foul for the Berg, who have a minute and a half left in this first half. They are up by 5, 24-19. Hoop Nation in those black jerseys bring the ball up the court. Anderson is trying to play lockdown defense. Rogers, another layup that was so close to going in. Had it over the outstretched arms of Given, and Allman's trying to make him pay. Given can't hold on to it on the rebound. Instead, it's going to fall into the hands of number 4. That is Carter Brown, who got that rebound. Yin has it. Yin sees a big man on him. Instead, he saw the matchup possibilities there. Larry Walker's called for the foul, trying to reach over and get that steal on the inbound pass to the big man. I believe that pass was intended for number 10, Jaden Smith. One minute left in the first half. Substitution, number 2, Nylan Robinson is going to check in. Number 4, Ladarius Given will check out. Up by 5. With a minute left in the first half is the Berg. Rogers is trying to get it to somebody, almost a 5-second violation. Instead, Brown gets in the nick of time. Brown kicks it out. Rogers, great relocation by Rogers. Inbounded it and immediately went baseline to the corner and has a wide open 3, cuts it to a 2-point game with 50 seconds left in this first half. Can the Berg bring this back to a 2-possession game? Anderson gets a screen. Right wing, kicks it out. Allman's gonna drive in on Agbo. Loses possession, taking his time. 15 on the shot clock. He got a switch. Gonna kick it out. Shot is up. Anderson no good. Trying to get the rebound was number 32, Arkell Crenshaw. They could tie this up or take the lead. Yin wants the 3. Yes! Yeah, knocks that down. Nothing but nylon. It's a 1-point game. Hoop Nation is taking the lead. The Berg with 10 seconds left. Shot clock is off. 8 seconds left. Anderson, he wants to get the lead back. It is stolen. Rogers, 2 seconds. Gonna try and hoist it up. Let's see if it counts. No good. Way too short on that one from Rogers. Second half is starting here as Hoop Nation was able to get the lead back off of Jaden Yin 3. A phenomenal shot by Jaden Yin to get that in. And just like that, the Bird working in a deficit for the first time in what feels like a minute. Givens going to fire that 3. Little Carmelo type move there. Instead, the rebound is secured by number 11, Josh Patton. Kicking the ball all the way around. Everybody getting involved. Butler has it. Claiborne was guarding him. Now Claiborne's guarded by Rogers. Rogers has been good getting it over the bigger man, but Anderson, good defense there, falls onto Rogers, a little collision course there, but instead, Allman's going to have an opportunity. They're going to swipe down on it. I believe it's a foul on the floor. Let's see who the foul is going to be called on. I would assume that is number 11, Josh Agbo. Yes, it is.
Foul number 11, Josh Agbo. Second personal. First team foul of the third quarter.
Given has it. Jab steps. Kicks it out. Left corner three is up. And pure for number 5 for the Bird. King. The Bird got the score right back in. The Bird got the score right back in their favor. Hoop Nation had held on to that 25-24 lead for all but a minute. And now Butler wants to get that lead back. He's going to drive in. Fires it, wide open three, no good. Rebounded, oh, good rebound by Anderson. Skying his way for the rebound. Loses possession of it, though, getting it back. And there is a lot of physicality happening. Let's see what the call is on. I believe it's a blocking foul. And the blocking foul, let's see who it's on. Foul. And the blocking foul, let's see who it's on. I'm assuming it's number 21, Isaiah Rogers. Yep. Going to the line for one will be Latrell Allman.
Latrell Allman at the line to shoot one.
Allman got three the old-fashioned way, 35-25, 30-25, excuse me, to score. Butler has it. Oh, good. Rogers, another three-pointer for Rogers. That's the second three-pointer he's gotten on that relocation. Inbounds it, immediately moves to the weak side corner and gets that easy three. Isaiah Rogers has been doing that a couple times now. There's a foul on the floor. I believe that's going to be on number 5. Carter Butler is going to be called for that foul, blocking foul there. And Anderson will make sure he gets his assist on that one, 32-28. Hoop Nation down by 4 with the ball. Butler being guarded by Anderson. Anderson forces a turnover. Good defense by Anderson. Now Given has it. Given, nice high pickup, and I don't believe that's an and one. It's going to go to the line for 2. Third personal foul on Isaiah Rogers, 4th team foul there. Anderson, great defense on Butler to force that turnover there. Given, misses off the back side of the rim. Looking to split the pair of free throws, get it to a 5-point game for the Berg. And he does, splits the pair of free throws. Substitution here, Jaden Yin gonna check it for number 5. Carter Butler. Yin had that phenomenal three-pointer at the end of the half to give them a 1-point lead, and they have operated without a lead for most of this game, as the Berg have managed to retain sole possession of it for what feels like as long as this game has commenced. Rogers gets it to Smith. Rogers has it, taking his time, surveying the land. Bucko tried to get the steal. Instead, let's see what happens here. King Bakota's call for the foul there. He's going to check out, checking in his number 1, Larry Walker. Getting to inbound on the baseline. Trying to find someone. Rogers gets it over the outstretched arms of Given. Gets a switch on him. That's Claiborne. Oh, flotation device is as pure as butter for Isaiah Rogers. Banked it in and will go to the line the old-fashioned way. Trying to get the 3. And Cameron Claiborne offensively has been really good, and even defensively has been pretty solid with his effort. But of course, at 5'10", when you're guarding an individual like Isaiah Rogers is 6'3", that height advantage will come into play at some point. As they're going to try and inbound it to Claiborne, he holds on to it, gets past both of his men, so 4-on-3 on Given, and Given swatted out with ease. Oh, coach knows. Coach knows. He called it out. Rogers has been doing that all game, going to the corner, fires the three. No good there. Oh, Yin, I believe is going to be called for the foul there. But I mean, good effort from Yin for sure to try and get it out the hands of Latrell Almond.
The second personal and the 15th foul. The Berg is now in bonus.
Little 60-yard touchdown there for Anderson. Beautiful pass to the ref. Going to the line for two will be Almond. Makes the first. 31-34 is the score. The Berg up by 3. 12 minutes left in the second half. And just like that, should be 35-31. There it is. 35-31 is the score. Yin has the ball. He's being guarded by Walker. Gets it to Rogers. Rogers on Given. Gets the switch. Wants to screen. He's got Anderson on him. Anderson's defense has been pretty good this game. I don't know if that's the matchup you want. Agbo trying to drive in on number 10. That's Almond. Tries to bump him. Tries to get him off back. Oh, miscommunication. A miscommunication there with Kai Patton. Patton was cutting baseline, trying to get an opportunity, and Agbo tried to pass it out to him in an attempt to release himself from that pressure. Anderson has it, being guarded by Patton. Now Walker gets it to Claiborne. Claiborne guarded by Yin. Given. Oh, Rogers in the passing lane. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to have to move quick. Anderson knows it. He's going to try and drive in. Claiborne, good move, good shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Patton. Good rebound by Patton. And now Rogers is going to bring it up. Agbo trying to bump Almond, and they're going to say it's a foul on Almond. Good bump there. By number 11, Josh Agbo, who will go to the line for two. Just like that, one possession game, 35-32. 10 minutes left in the second half. I could have swore it's been like 10 minutes played in the second half. But that is why I am not a scorekeeper. Checking in, number 5 for the Berg is King Bako. Checking out, I believe, is number 11. That was Cameron Claiborne who checked out for the Berg. Shot is up. Shot is good. 2-point game. The Berg trying to hold on to it as they have for a majority of this game thus far. Given. Going to get straight inside the post to Anderson. Anderson wants the bully ball. Out of bounds, last touch by Butler, but good defense by Butler. Swiped on Anderson. Knocked the ball loose. No free buckets here. Bako's going to inbound with Rogers. Right there. Gets it inside. Given. Oh, no good. He wants that one back. That was a beautiful move by Given. Walker. I want to say he airmailed that one, but I'm not totally sure. I'm not going to be harsh on the man. Maybe he didn't airmail that one, then I'd look bad. So let's just say he grazed the rim. Meet him halfway. Agbo has it. He's being guarded by Given. Gets a screen. Immediately slipped that one. Trying to find someone, finds Yin. He's being guarded by Bako. Couple moves, gets a switch on him with the big man. That's Allman. Yin tried it again. Yin has to stop going up against big man. That's the second time. He tried it on Allman, got blocked. Tried it on Given, got blocked. And a lot of attempts at a steal going inside. Rogers is going to get the layup up and in off the 2-for-1. An errant pass by the Berg. Multiple attempts to save it, and it just leads to a possession for Hoop Nation. Just like that, the Berg and Hoop Nation are tied up. Stay tuned, folks. We might come down to the wire with 9 minutes left. We'll be back in just a second. Timeout. Coming out of the timeout here, we're tied at 35 apiece. All these games have been low scoring, good defense for most of these games, but there was no good defense by the Berg on that last possession as Hoop Nation got an easy Isaiah Rogers layup on a 2-for-1. Rogers is now playing defense. He doesn't want the same thing to happen to him. Allman swings it out to Bako. He's being guarded by Yin. They're going to say Yin pushed him out of bounds. Yin thought he can get away with a little bit of a bump there. Inbounding now will be Anderson. Pop Anderson, the 6'2" point guard. 6'2", hold on, 6'2"? I'll tell you right now, from here, he looks like he's 6'5". I'm going to tell you that. So I think he's lying on his height. He's doing a little Kevin Durant situation. I know what you're doing. Shot is up for Bako, gets the first to fall. 1 point game, 36-35, 9 minutes left. Drills a second, 2 point game. The Berg have held the lead or at least had a tie for all of. Why is he so wide open? Yin, you can't leave him open. A lapse in defensive judgment. Yin has given Hoop Nation both of their leads this game so far. Got it at the end of the first half to give him a 1 point lead. Just like that, he's done it again. Good pass from Bako. An easy layup there from Nyland Robinson. Good play overall by the Berg. Rogers has it. He's being guarded by Robinson, who just got that bucket. Going to get it inside to Smith. Smith gets it back to Rogers. Rogers, beautiful spin move by Rogers. Yes, what a lay. Put him in a spin cycle and got that layup to fall. Rogers, beautiful move there. Anderson trying to cross up, create space, kicks it out, gets it to Walker. Bako's going to fire the three. Hey now. Even with a hand in his face, it did not matter. Agbo has the ball now, being guarded by Walker. Agbo's going to try and drive in. He wants to create an opportunity. Oh! Agbo gets the charging call from Larry Walker, who forced that charge. That is a Oscar-winning masterclass there, but good bump there, and Walker sold it well and got that charge. That's a beautiful play by Walker. Now, Allman's going to get it to Walker, tries to reward the defense with offense. Walker has it. He's being guarded by Agbo. It's the man he just got the charge on. They're going to switch. Now Butler's on him. Loses the ball, gets it back. Oh, good move. Little slow step, Pinoy step there from Walker, turning the defense into offense. And it's a 4-point game. Berg are right back in it. Oh, there's a block, but they're going to say that's a foul on number 2. Nyland Robinson going to the line for 2 will be Isaiah Rogers. Agbo will check out. Checking into the game is Kai Patton. He misses the second, so he splits the pair of free throws there for Isaiah Rogers. Now Anderson has it. He's being guarded by Butler. They're going to swarm him, get it out to Allman. Allman trying to get that shot. He saw a smaller player on him and thought he had the opportunity, but no good. Butler in transition foul is going to be on number 3, Pop Anderson. Waiting for a substitution. Substitution is going to check in, number 4. Ladarius Given checks out. I believe that's number 2, Nyland Robinson, if I'm correct. Yep, that's who checked out for the game. Isaiah Rogers trying to either cut this lead to 1, and they're going to say it's another charge. And the Berg have been phenomenal defensively with these charging. I mean, they are putting themselves in the right position, in the right place, and it'll pay off for you. Substitution, Isaiah Rogers checks out. Checking in is number 11, Agbo for Isaiah Rogers. 6.5 left. 44-41 the score. Hoop Nation down by 3 to the Berg. As a reminder, the Berg are in those white uniforms with the crimson numbers, black and red being represented by Hoop Nation. Anderson had a defensive stack on him, but was able to escape the pressure there. Now, Bako's going to get the screen from Given, going to kick it out to Walker. Oh my God, what a defensive possession by Kai Patton. Just soars up and rips it out of the air with no hesitation. He has the ball back, going to kick it out to Yin. Yin, no good. And they're going to say it's a foul. Given a little surprise, says he has his hands up in the air, but ref makes the call. Going to the line for 2 is going to be number 5. That is Carter Butler going to the line for 2. I've been informed by Mr. Biggs in the comment section that Pop Anderson might actually just be 6 foot flat, so he might be adding to his height. I'll tell you right from up here, Mr. Biggs, it's hard to see as Anderson can't get that one to fall. But honestly, everyone up here just looks taller than they probably actually are. So, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Almond going to be called for the foul there. That was a hard collision. There was no ill intent for sure. So we know Almond had no intention there, but that was still a hard hit. Shout out to Mr. Biggs for the correction in the comment section. Yin going to inbound. He's being guarded by Bako. It is Butler bringing the ball up the floor. Bunch of handoffs is going to get it to Yin. Yin has been phenomenal in these situations where they are down by 1, down by 2. He hits those threes. Going to drive in. Shot is up. I'm going to let y'all know right now, for those of y'all who are watching, this is the third time Hoop Nation's had a lead, and every single time they go up by 1 on a Yin shot. So if they're down by 2, down by 1, I'm going to assume we know who's going to take that final shot. Yin has been sensational. There's an over the back called on Larry Walker. Beautiful defensive possession by Hoop Nation, operating with a lead, going to try to extend it past 1.
Entering for the Berg, number 11, Cameron Claiborne.
And that is a phenomenal defensive possession, as Butler's going to bring the ball up the floor. Butler has it. Gets it to Yin. Yin for 3. Oh, no good there. Out of bounds is going to be last touch, of course, by the rim. On that Yin 3, it looked good. Doesn't get a fall. Hoop Nation is up by 1 with about 5 minutes left. In this first half, Bako has it. He's going to be guarded by Butler, who's going to follow him all the way down the floor. Playing a little man coverage there. Getting it inside to Allman. Allman, they're going to say it's a blocking foul. Agbo's clearly frustrated. He's not happy with that call. Might be frustrated that there's been a couple times where the Berg have gotten that called as a charge, so maybe Agbo's wondering about that situation, but instead he's going to go to the line for 2. That's Almond who's going to go to the line on the foul from Agbo. Almond going to the line for 2. Makes the first. Looks like it was a 1-and-1 free throw. And he'll make the second. Just like that, the lead back into Berg's court. 46-45, 4.5 left. Yin running across the floor, getting it inside. Hoop Nation takes a 1-point lead off a beautiful play. Bako loses it. He has it back. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa, whoa. There's a skirmish on the floor. I don't know if you can hear the crowd. They are fired up. High tensions there as Bako, and I believe that was number 5, Carter Butler, if I'm correct, who got into it on that loose ball. And refs are talking it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Randy Anthony Livingston, you're in the gym. You have lost a personal item they have it for you at the concession stand. Once again, Randy Anthony Livingston, if you have lost an item, they have it available for you at the concession stand.
Refs talking it out with the Berg. Technical foul is going to be assessed. It was like multiple techs.
We have 3 technical fouls on the play. 2 against the Berg, 1 against Hoop Nation. Jaden Yin at the line shooting 2.
2 technical fouls assessed to the Berg. Yin swishes the first. Gives them a 2-point lead. The Hoop Nation have not operated with a lead for most of this game, but now they will, and they're going to get the ball back. This is an opportunity for them to really extend this lead if possible. 49-46 to score. Hoop Nation up by 4. 4 minutes left in the second half. Driving inside, kicking it out. Shot is up for Agbo. No good. Rebounded by Agbo. Four minutes left. Getting it is Claiborne. Being guarded by Yin. Given had it, got it to Allman for 3. No good. Baycott has it. Baycott, oh, what a pass by Baycott. Found a sliver of light to get it to his teammate number 4. Ladarius given a beautiful pass by Baycott. Layup is up, layup is good for number 5. Carter Butler just executed flawlessly and got that layup in. Right hand, inside finish. Baycott driving inside. Baycott not going to get the foul call that he was looking for as he flailed his arms. And now Yin has the ball. They're up by 3. They can extend this lead if they think about it. How will Butler do it? He's being guarded by Claiborne. There's a timeout on the floor. Timeout's going to be assessed to Hoop Nation, who want to figure out a way to get this to a 2-possession game. 51-48 to score. Hoop Nation up by 3. Coming out of the timeout, Hoop Nation up by 3. 3:01 left. 51-48 is the score. They're going to have the ball now, trying to extend this lead. As a reminder, Hoop Nation in those black jerseys with the red numbers. White jerseys, crimson shorts. Attest that to the Berg. Butler trying to drive in, kicks it to Yin. Oh, Yin is blocked by Baycott. Beautiful defensive possession. They're going to say it's out of bounds. It's going to be the Berg ball. Baycott and Yin. A tough collision there, but beautiful defensive possession by Baycott. Looks a little being up there, trying to make sure he's good.
Number 3, Jaden Yin, his 4th personal and the 5th team foul. Both teams are now on the bonus. Caden Baycott at the line shooting 2.
Baycott misses the first.
Nation number 0, Kai Patton.
Makes a second just like that. It's a 2-point game as Baycott splits the pair of free throws. 2:40 left. They're just playing monkey in the middle with Baycott. They've done that a couple times this game with different players. Butler has it being guarded by Pop Anderson. Anderson is there. This is good defense by Anderson. Now it is Isaiah Rogers who gets it back out, trying to drive in on Givens. Low fadeaway, trying to do a little Kobe-esque move. No good. Rebounded by Agbo. Back to Butler. Now Agbo has it. He's going to try and drive in on Given. They're both trying to force their hand. Patton being guarded, driving inside. Layup no good, a little too strong, out of bounds. They're going to say his last touch by number 10, Latrell Allman. He is wondering how he touched it. But the ref's call will stand. 51-49 is the score. Hoop Nation up by 2. Substitution, Jane Yin will check in. Checking out will be number 0, Kai Patton. Agbo. Rogers for 3. Ribs in and out. I mean, that looked good. As bringing the ball up the court now is number 5, King Baycott. Almond. See what the call is going to be. I believe there's going to be a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 11. Fifth personal foul for Agbo. One more and he's out. Got to be careful with this one as Almond's going to go to the line and make the first. With these free throws, Almond can give the Berg a tie game with 1.5 minutes left. No good. Oh! Given rose up and flushed it. Kind of lost possession, but I'm going to count it as a dunk. Yin. Oh, no good. No good by Yin, who has been so good for this team to get that lead back. And Baycott's going to bring the ball up the court with 1 minute left in this game. 1:10, just about. Given's going to drive in. Oh, defensive possession. Ball is everywhere. Anderson just hoisted it up there and got it to fall. 57 seconds left. Now it's 50 seconds, just a 3-point game. They need a 3. Yin, gonna get it to Butler. Out to Rogers. Rogers wants to tie it. No good, too strong. Claiborne is gonna get fouled. And I think they're gonna go to the line either on this one or the next one. Yep. He wants to prepare for the free throw. Very adamant. It's going to be on number 11, Agbo. And just like that, he subbed out. Claiborne made the first free throw, which didn't really count because it was like a practice free throw. Looking to shoot 2, try to get them a 5-point game. Makes the first. Misses the second. This is an opportunity. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Given. They're going to have to foul. And this, Given is celebrating. Game is not over, though. But Given is celebrating as if it is. Cameron Claiborne will go to the line for 2 to try and make this a 6-point game, which would force 2 threes out of Hoop Nation, including a defensive stop. There's the first, nothing but nylon. makes the second. They need 2 threes now as it is a 6-point game, 57-51 the Berg. Hoop Nation. Butler's going to drive in. Butler says, I'll just take the easy layup. I need a foul again. Claiborne going to continue to add to those point totals for him. And they're banking on the fact that if he misses one, ideally misses two, then they only need 2-2. So we'll see what happens here. Cameron Claiborne for the first. Yep. Smooth as silk there. As Claiborne knocks down the first, trying to knock down the second, makes this a 6-point game with 16 seconds left. Yep, Hoop Nation's going to need to get some threes quick. They do have JD Yin on the floor, has been great. Let's see what they're going to do here. Rogers, what's the foul? Foul's going to be on number 14. For the Berg, number 14 is, excuse me. Oh, they added 14 seconds on the clock. Okay, I was so confused because I was like, number 14 definitely ain't in. Rogers, gonna hoist up a deep three. No good. Another opportunity. Butler. One hand's it, no good. Anderson is gonna hold on to it. Pop Anderson will run it out just like that. The first game in day 2 of Border League at Coronado High School comes to a close. The Berg win this game by a score of 59-53 over Hoop Nation. And just like that, this game comes to a close. Stay tuned for the next game, which is just about to start. LV Orange versus Redemption Christian will start in just about 5 minutes. Stay tuned, folks.